The American Idol was hanging out in Cedar Rapids. But he's not really much of an American Idol anymore, which is pretty awesome to say. I went and checked out Daughtry, Blackstone Cherry, and the local band, the Unincorporated, in downtown Cedar Rapids at the McGrath Amphitheater. Now, let me point out first, the McGrath Amphitheater is pretty dang fantastic, man. I've only been there never, so I was finally able to check out this place, and I've seen so many bands like coming through there. I'm like, God, I gotta check out a show there, and I just never got the opportunity. And then, finally, I was able to do that, so it was a lot of fun. I walked right in, and it was a nice warm night out, and McGrath Amphitheater is right along the river, which just really kind of adds to it, which is really awesome, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing another show there, which, by the way, I'm going to. That's going to be Tenacious D, Daughtry, Blackstone Cherry, and the Unincorporated. Now, the Unincorporated is actually a local band, so they're right here from Iowa, and they told me a story that they were supposed to open for Daughtry, I think at the Jones County Fair, if I'm correct, and the show got canceled. So the band Daughtry, or like their management, was like,
so sorry, man, it's a bummer that we're not able to do this for you, but we're going to make it up to you. When we come back to this market, we'll get you hooked up.
And guess what? They did. They remembered them this whole time. How awesome is that? So the Unincorporated got to open up for Daughtry, or Blackstone Cherry in this case, and they were a lot of fun. Now, they're played on the radio station here, Noise from the Garage, every Sunday night, so if you love local rock, make sure you check that out. But also to Blackstone Cherry. That's a band that's been around since the early 2000s, and I never really had the opportunity to see them. So, yeah, that band rocks, dude. Now, the part you gotta watch about Blackstone Cherry, though, is the guitarist Ben Wells. I mean, the singer's busy singing, he's trying to make sure he's maintaining his breath. But the guitarist Ben Wells, dude, that dude is just kicking, running all over the place, jumping up in the sky and doing all sorts of stuff. They are a ton of fun to watch. I mean, songs like Lonely Train, their newest one, Ringing in My Head, and Again, which sound just like they come off the albums, which was so cool to hear. And I'll definitely be seeing them again. Hopefully they'll make it to McGrath Amphitheater while they're at it too. And of course, last but not least, the headlining night, Daughtry. Now, before the show even started, I got to meet Daughtry, which, I've never got to meet him before, so that was kind of cool. Pretty simple meet and greet nowadays, especially with like the protocols and everything that you have to do, so you're not able to take a picture or anything with them or anything like that, but that's totally fine. But did you know that Daughtry is a big Batman fan? I mean, huge Batman fan. He's actually done art for Batman. Like, he's made his own art and comic style, and it's really cool. They did a tour of his house once, and he's like cowls and all this stuff. And he asked me if I saw the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. I said, absolutely. And we were both as surprised by it by anyone. I mean, everyone always assumes Robert Pattinson, Mr. Twilight guy. But no. Do not discount Robert Pattinson that quick. He is a really good Batman. And Daughtry and I got to agree on that, which is really cool. Anyway, to the show. Played all of his hits, man. I mean, but his biggest one right now is Changes Are Coming. And that is a wonderful song, and he's really starting to kind of go back to his rock roots. I mean, he was mentioning about how, like, the record people are always
like, well, you gotta write the big pop hit, that's the one that gets the plays.
And Daughtry's like, no, man, I just want to make an album that's rock, that's me, and he gained this reputation of, like, being the pop rocker, and now he wants to get back to the rock rocker, which is awesome, and it sounds so good, man. So do not discount Daughtry for the rock world so quick. Make sure you give him a shot. Beautiful night, a lot of people having a lot of fun too, man, and we all had a good time. So if you haven't checked out Daughtry yet, make sure you do. Give him a chance. His new album coming out soon with the Dearly Beloved tour, and McGrath Amphitheater has a lot of awesome shows. It's a great venue to go see something. I mean, you're just outdoors, nice lawn, beers are flowing. I had a twisted tea, it was delicious, and I just had a good time, man. So don't discount Daughtry so quick, you rock people.
Brought to you by the Biker Lawyers. Injured? Ride with us.